Welcome to 5 Minutes with Arun, a podcast that documents insightful conversations with entrepreneur, social innovator, and design thinking evangelist Arun Jain. Arun is an early adopter of design thinking in India and a front-runner in its application. Catch more of him on YouTube, Facebook, and dthinking.com. That's d-thinking.com. Join us now with Arun Jain.
I think the simple word which called listening has so many definitions. Just a simple word. Each mind picks up that word differently. And that word is very commonly used word. We use every day. From childhood to now, I think that word has been, but all of our human mind interpret very differently. How many times do we listen really? When our child is talking to us, are we listening? We interpreting. We interrupt, we interpreting. Our child, which is the most important, I'm not talking about office here, I'm not talking about supervisor, you may have to listen to him because he's a supervisor, he's a boss. I'm talking about your own child. How many times do you listen to him? Your mind has multiple CPUs that runs in our mind. God has given us a capacity to run multiple CPUs, not a single CPU. In our human mind, we have multiple CPUs God has given us. So one CPU, when child is talking, second CPU is interpreting what is the intention of him. He wants a toy or he wants something else. Why he's talking this particular thing. And within 3 words or 4 words of his talking, we make a judgment call that this is the purpose of him. And then we intercept him. And second CPU works on creating a response. So one CPU is hearing, not listening. One CPU is hearing, second CPU is interpreting, third CPU is creating a response. That what should I be? My response should be. And what words should I choose? So CPU will pull out the words from the mind and do it. And if that happens with the child, what will happen in a regular conversation? I picked up the definition of listening from J. Krishnamurti, which I liked, the most comprehensive definition of listening. Learning is an action or a movement always in present without conformity to the past. The first is, it's in present without conformity to the past. Learning is not listening without one's knowledge. If you listen with knowledge, if you have pre-knowledge available, then you are not listening because you are with what you have learned, then actually you are not listening, you are interpreting, you are comparing, judging, evaluating, conforming to certain pattern that has been established. The act of listening is entirely different. It is when you are listening with complete attention in which there is no sense of conformity to a pattern, no comparison, evaluation, or interpretation, you are listening. And that's somehow all of us may be knowing the answer, so it's not that we don't know it, but knowing and doing is a big gap between it.
And that's it for now. Visit us on dthinking, that's d-thinking.com, and follow us on YouTube and Facebook. Stay tuned for more from Arun Jain. Till next time, goodbye.